क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you leave at zero, come with level, मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Sorry to disturb your sleep. या निशा सर्वभूतानां तस्यां जागर्ति संयमी, यस्यां जागृति भूतानि सा निशा पश्यतो मुनेः. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज. You must appreciate my courage. Yet I keep talking. In a school, two students sitting next to each other, and one student was sleeping. The teacher got angry and told the other student who was awake, "Wake him up, sleeping my class." He said, "Why should I wake up? You put him to sleep." So, it is my anesthetic talk. Maharaj. See, when we sleep, that time we do not have do's and don'ts. When we are awake, then we have do's and don'ts. The reason is, in sleep, we are nobody. Therefore, a Jivan Mukta Purush, he is functioning through the body. He is no more living as the body. And therefore, he has dharma, adharma, papa, punya, swarga, narak, good, bad. See? When everybody is quiet, and if somebody suddenly gets up and starts making noise, all kinds of things, this is bad. This is not a cultured behavior. But if somebody is sleeping in the midst of everything and starts snoring loudly, will we say, snore loudly or snore short? Don't snore loudly. No. He is not there. There is no body identification. Jivan Mukta Purush is the one who is no more living as the body, but he is living through the body. And because he is living through the body, therefore, dharma dharma phalam nasti, na tithi lokika kriya, santyajet sarva karmani, lokacharam cha sarvashaha. Because of this, dharma adharma phalam nasti. You know, dharma adharma phalam is what? There are only two results, two karma phala. There is no third. Papasya phalam dukkham, punyasya phalam sukham. There is no third karma phala. So whenever we are miserable, we are hurt, understand their sin in the past is surfacing. When we are having some joy, happiness, then remember it is here some punya karma in the past is surfacing. But one who doesn't have the past, why? Because he is no more identified with the body. With reference to body, only the past and future happens. And therefore, he has no dharma, no adharma. So, dharma phalam nasti. Then, tithi laukika kriya. Similarly, on this tithi, this should be done. There are so many tithi, ram. And what is the mantra? Atithi bhava, atithi devo bhava. The one who comes by telling, hey, I am coming to your house. Meaning what? Prepare good food. Atithi who comes to us without any appointment. Atithi. So, the one who is beyond the tithi is Paramatma. So, tithi laukika kriya. So, on this tithi, this should be done. On Purnamasi, this should be done. Amavasya, this should be done. On Pradosha, Shiva Puja should be done. Ekadashi, it should be done. So many things. Every day, something or the other is there. And then you have to remember all that. You must have seen when these Mahatmas, Panditji, they do the Sankalpa. Mamo, Pata, Samasta, Durita, Kshaya, Dvara, and then such a long thing which we don't understand. In short, what is the long thing? In such and such place, so they give the GPS location, such and such place, then such and such time, they give the time of arrival, ETA. And then, aham amuk karma karishe. So wherever there is a kartrutva abhiman, karma is formed. Therefore, dharma phalam nasti, na tithi laukika kriya, santyajet sarva karmani. Give up all the karma. Very good. I am already like that. I have given up everything. Lazy. No. Give up sarva karmani means find out what is the difference between karma and the kriya. Kriya becomes a karma when it is associated with the attitude of doership. This is what Bhagavan tells in the second chapter. Ma karma phala hetur bhuhu. Don't become the cause of creating karma phala. Do your karma. Karmanyeva adhikaraste. Karmani evate adhikara. So you do the karma. But do not become the doer of the karma. Ma karma phala hetur bhuhu. Means what? See? So we have to understand what is the cause, karma phala hetu, because of which the karma phala is created, and that is the sense of doership. I have done this thing, I have done that thing. Therefore the karma phala comes. And what is that karma phala? Whenever I is associated with any action, there is always a tension. And therefore we suffer. Therefore here, Santyaje sarva karmani. So whatever we are supposed to do it. Remember one basic thing of living. Kurvan neveha karmani jiji visheshatagam sama. If you are doing something to get happiness from your karma, you are caught in the karma phala. If you are doing something just to find an excuse to express happiness. Like we find an excuse to become miserable. So, you get married, then you will understand what is the misery. So, I understand without that only. By looking at you. Remember I told you once, why the .com ladies put? Because they are married. Why the gents put? No need. On this, there was one more question asked. I asked one lady, I said, hey Amma, you people put on different .com, sizes are different. What is the criteria of the size? Swamiji, you know so many things, but you don't know. I said, Mama, you teach me, you are my guru. He said, the size of the dot is directly proportionate to the love for the husband. If little dot, little love for the husband. If it is a Chandrakor, if it is a big one, big love, is not over. Those who are married and yet they don't put. Friends. Therefore, whatever we do it for getting happiness. So here it is a Tyajet Sarva Karmani. So don't do anything to get happiness, but discover happiness in whatever you are supposed to do. That is the meaning. Santyajet Sarva Karmani, Lokacharam cha Sarvashaha Santyajet. Similarly, the Lokacharam. See? What others will say, I should not, don't worry about the world. You do anything, people will comment. Don't get carried away by what people say. Otherwise, we get mad in this world. There was a father and a son and a donkey. The father and son started taking their donkey for sale in the market. Both of them walking, donkey also walking. A group of people came, fools. Two of them, at least one can sit on the donkey rather than walking. So the father and son looked at each other. They are right. So the son sat on the donkey. Another group came. Kali Yuga again. The father is walking and a young man is sitting on the donkey. It should be the other way around. Again they looked at you. Right. They get changed. Then the father sitting on the donkey and son walking. Old man doesn't have any concern for his son, making him walk in the sun. Again they looked at you, what to do? I think we should be better both on the ground. Again they are on the ground. Again another group came. Fools. Two of them sitting, walking on the road, one donkey. Actually both of them can sit on the donkey. We never thought about it. So they both were sat. Again another group came. Poor donkey. Actually both of them can carry the donkey. But they are sitting on that. We didn't think about it. So they tied down the legs of the donkey, put a bar through and started carrying. Do anything in this world, you will get suggestions. Be confirm what you have to do. Therefore, Santyaje Sarva Karmani Lokacharam cha Sarvashaha. People will keep on saying, Samayachara Nisheshan Krutya Jatam tu Bandhanam Sankalpam cha Vikalpam cha Yechanye Kuladharmikaha. Similarly, the Samachara, see, Samayachara. Samayachara means what? At what time what should be done. You should take bath this time, you should do this puja this time. Those who are doing this upasana, see, for them there are very strict rules and regulations. Any diksha you take, suppose you take Sri Vidya Diksha, then there are many rules. One gentleman is no more, he made for me one Meru. Meru is made this much height of the person for whom it is made. He got it made beautifully from Bangalore. Swamiji, you have to do the puja, you have to do this and that. I said, come on, I am not going to do. I am not cut for that. Then we went to the same Mahatma who gave me Diksha. I said, Maharaj, he is telling me I can't do that. He said, you don't have to do it. Let him do it. Then he said, I have given Diksha to so many people. Today I find my Diksha is complete. Hereafter, I am not going to give to anybody Diksha. When doing something is over, Otherwise, I have to do this. If I don't do this, then there will be guilt, there will be fear. If you don't do, you are doing this papa. Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. The doership should be dropped. Therefore, all Samayacharya, taking the Diksha, therefore I don't give Diksha to anybody. Don't tie down. See, Guru is not to tie you down. He is give you liberation. But then, if you go to other Guru, then it is a Guru Droha. If it is a Guru Droha, even Bhagwan cannot come and protect you. Then you have to protect yourself. No. Guru is for liberating us, not for binding. Maharaj. This we have learned from Bhagwan Dattatreya. 24 gurus. Why Daridri? Ekkich guru hai. And what is that 24 gurus? Every experience is our guru if we learn from that. No guru can teach us anything. We have to learn. Therefore, Samayachara, there are so many things associated with that. Then all the Sankalpa, Vikalpa, all these things, then Kula Dharma, this Dharma, all these things should be considered as unwanted burden that we are carrying on our head. Drop everything. Then relax. Don't go to sleep. Why you bring sleep again and again? That is the only thing I can do very beautifully. Sleep is actually realization. But the one who is realizing doesn't realize it is realization. Therefore it is a bondage. See? Freedom from body identification and freedom from the notion that I am a soul, these two things should be removed from our head. And this is all a spiritual practice. There is no special spiritual practice for anybody. Same. Number one, what it will be like being other than body. When we are thus able to recognize in the absence of everything, whatever is the divinity. In the deep sleep, there is nothing. And yet, there is bliss. Why we want to sleep? We don't get anything. On the contrary, we lose everything. So that which is present in the absence of everything is the truth. See, my friends. Therefore, here the teacher says, Shatro mitre, amitre mitre cha same loshtasma kanchane abhilasho na kartavyaha indriyarthe kadachana. Don't get too much involved in the worldly things. The things are there, let them be there or not, it doesn't make any difference. Atma Ramo Bhaved Yogi Nirbhayo Vigata Spruha Samaninda Prasamsascha Sarva Bhuta Samastatha. In Bhagavad Gita, in 3 places, same topic comes in a different context. In the 2nd chapter, Sthita Pragya, in the 12th chapter, the devotee, and in the 14th chapter, the Mahatma who has gone beyond the 3 gunas. Gunatita Purusha. All the 3 chapters, 3 places, what is given is not to evaluate other people. The conduct of the wise Mahatmas is a guideline for us to practice. See? So, when this is taken, then we are walking the spiritual path. But if you take that description to evaluate others, Mahatma is that, who never becomes angry. He became angry. He can't be a Mahatma. Okay. Then Mahatma is that he who has no special attraction for the taste, but he wants always papada. He must be Sindhi Mahatma. It is not meant for evaluating anybody. The description is given as guidelines for the seekers of truth. This is what it is said. Atma Ramo Bhaved Yogi Nirbhayo Vigata Spruha. So, this yogi, he should practice Atma Rama. See? He, Atma Rama means what? He who is reveling in his own being. All of us are reveling in our own being. But we do not know that. Because in deep sleep, what is the source of happiness? The source of happiness is not absence. Absence cannot give you happiness. Then that which is supporting the absence is present. And that which is present without having anything is the bliss of the self. Therefore, Atma Ramaha. In the Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, Bhagavan Krishna says, Yastvatmarati revasyat atmatruptascha manavaha atmannevacha santushtaha tasya karyam na vidyate. He who is reveling in his own self, atmatruptascha manava, he is fully content with himself. Atma santushtaha, there is nothing more can be added or taken away from him. Tasya karyam na vidyate. He has no obligation to do or not to do anything in this world. So whatever the great Mahatmas are doing, they are not obligatory to us to do something. But then why they are doing? Life is a time pass. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. यहाँ फर्क पड़ता है. This is the meaning of Atma Rama. Atma Ramo Bhaved Yogi. Therefore, let us not get involved with anything or anybody in this world. This world has always been like this. You can neither improve nor destroy this world. Bhaved Yogi, then Nirbhayaha. Nirbhaya is, we all carry the fear. I am afraid I can reach there or not. I am afraid. Why are you afraid all the time? Nirbhaya doesn't mean living in a foolish manner. I am fearless, I can put my finger in electric sockets. Then we will celebrate your fearlessness. In one camp, I was talking these words to students, children. So we had a cartoon exhibition done by the children. And various topics I had given. So one day we gave a topic, fearlessness. So the children had drawn various kinds of. And the first prize I gave to one child. And that child was Gambhirananda. He will never laugh. No anything. He will just sit him. No friends, no nothing. He also drew. And he got the first prize. So students say, how come he even doesn't talk? He is the first prize. I said, see, he is the best cartoon. So, fearlessness, that was the title. First, he has drawn a person, cartoon only, standing. A truck is coming from in front of him. And he is standing there. I am fearless. Truck rides over him. Then, the cartoon gets up. I think this is not fearlessness. How beautiful, how intelligent. Then again, he stands up. Then a small bicycle comes. And then he stands there and tells you, go this way. So the bicycle goes. This is fearlessness. Fearlessness doesn't mean being fool. Therefore, nirbhayaha. Then vigata spruha. Vigata spruha, no expectation of any kind for anybody from any reason. No spruha. And then Samaninda prasamshascha. Remember one rule of this world. It's an unwritten rule. Those who you condemn you today, tomorrow they will praise you. Those who praise you today, tomorrow they will condemn you. This is the rule of this world. If somebody is praising you, don't climb on the tree. They will cut the same tree. Are patak? What they call हरभऱ्याच्या झाडावर चढवलं. Friends, don't get carried away by that. So, sama ninda prasamshascha sarvabhuta samastatha. And therefore, let us remain equanimous towards everything and being. No friend, no nothing. Just keep yourself busy, protect yourself from everything in this world. So, samatva is not outside. Samatva is the state of our mind. How can a buffalo and a mosquito be sama? But what will be samatva? How we take them? So if we are reacting, then it is absence of samatva. Therefore, atma ramo bhavet yogi nispra vigata spraha samaninda prasamshascha sarva bhuta samastatha. Now from here, all the samatva is told. Samadrishtistu kartavya yathatmani tatha pare vivadam loka goshtim cha kalahascha vivarjayet. Then what should we do? Vivada loka goshtim kalahamcha. This is what the only thing we do. Vivada, argument. Loka goshti. You know what he said? No, I know. Loka goshti. Kalahascha, fighting with everybody. If we don't do this, then what should we do? See, friends, if we really mean spiritual path, these are the things to be distinctly. First is samadrushti tu kartavya. Samadrushti doesn't mean you call a short person, hey, you are so tall, yaar. How come I got samadrushti? No, there is a defect in your vision. Samadrushti is how do we treat the people or the things that come in our life. What is samadrushti? Respect everybody in this world. When we respect, this is another important principle, remember. When we respect, to whom we give respect, he or she is not benefited. The one who gives respect, he or she is benefited. See? When we go before the goddess and do namaskar, do you think goddess is benefited? He doesn't need anything. We are benefited. When we take the food, food is benefited. Poor fellow like me, I thought let me take. We are benefited. Therefore, samadrushti kartavya. Samadrushti, this only, we have no reason to disrespect anybody. Now, respecting everybody doesn't mean you put those people on the head. Kya? Yaar, bahut ko respect de diya. If there is a need to strict, you have to be strict. But that doesn't mean you have got a biased vision towards anything. There are times, like when I went there in that hospital, they have cut something over here. You are cutting my hand. Don't you have samadrushti? No. Whatever is to be done is to be done. But that doesn't mean any action is prompted as hatred or any biasness. That is the meaning. Samadrushti kartavya yathatmani tatha pare. As we, whatever we have towards ourselves, we respect it, even the bad things. So vivadam loka goshtim cha kalahasya vivarjayet. Therefore, arguments, logic, and worldly things, See, this is very typical of Maharashtra. They say always, Swamiji, gappa karuya. Ek lagao kaske. Gappa karuya. I don't know much about this. There is one hotel in Dadar. I come from that road every day. One day I saw that name of the hotel or restaurant. Chala Basuya. Now I don't know what is the meaning of that. So I said, hey, Chala Basuya, let's go there. The Swamiji don't know anything. Why? Chala Basuya means let us have drinks. It's a code language. And what they will do there? Only gossiping about this or that. Therefore, vivada loko gosha kalahasya vivarjayen. Avoid all these things, then only the truth is revealed, expressed through us. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.